Guatemalans turned out en masse on Sunday to vote in the country's general elections. The atmosphere was calm despite the institutional crisis that played out across the country in the lead-up to the poll. Due to a high-profile corruption case, President Otto Pérez Molina, who was stripped of his parliamentary immunity, resigned and was placed under arrest. After the close of the polling stations, the Supreme Electoral Tribunal said that turnout was over 50% of the 7.5 million Guatemalans eligible to vote. The day unfolded under a tense calm, but no disturbances were reported, with the exception of roadblocks in several departments and a number of cases of electoral fraud. The Central American Institute of Democracy Studies stated that there were deficiencies at polling stations, propaganda events were held and voters were moved. According to initial results, Otto Pérez Molina's party performed poorly as expected. With nearly 65% of the votes counted, comic actor Jimmy Morales, presidential candidate for the National Convergence Front, is leading the race to the president's office, having already garnered 26.64% of the total votes. However, Morales has not secured enough votes. He requires 50% of the vote plus one to avoid a runoff scheduled for October 23rd. It is yet to be seen who will contest Morales in the second round of the presidential race. Lawyer and businessman Manuel Baldizón of the Democratic Freedom Revival Party is in second place with 17.88% of the votes, followed closely by the former First Lady and textile entrepreneur Sandra Torres of the National Unity for Hope with 16.88%. The Supreme Electoral Tribunal oversaw election transparency, while 2,000 international observers were present and thousands of Guatemalans took part in verification missions, with assistance from 35,000 police officers and 19,000 soldiers.